Beliefs are what make the difference between a lifetime of joyous contribution and one of misery and devastation. Beliefs are what separate a Mother Teresa from a Charles Manson. Beliefs are what cause some individuals to become heroes, while others lead lives of quiet desperation. See, the power of beliefs is virtually unlimited. Our beliefs can literally create or destroy. Beliefs are not merely matters of emotion or action. They can literally change our bodies in a matter of moments. I recently had the privilege of interviewing Yale professor and best-selling author Dr. Bernie Siegel. As we began to speak about the power of belief, Bernie shared with me some of the research he'd done on people with multiple personality disorders. Incredibly, the potency of these people's beliefs, the belief that they had become a different person, resulted in an unquestioned command to their nervous system that made measurable changes in their biochemistry. Their bodies would literally transform before the researchers' eyes in a moment's notice. Patients' eye color actually changed as their personalities changed, literally from brown to blue. Physical markings on their bodies disappeared and reappeared. Even diseases such as diabetes or high blood pressure would come and go depending on the person's belief as to which personality they were truly manifesting. So what exactly is a belief? This thing that's so powerful. Basically, it's simply a feeling of certainty about what something means. It's a feeling that's supported by what we call references, by life experiences that hold that belief up. Think of an idea as a tabletop with no legs. There's nothing to support it. It's not solid. It becomes a belief the day you put legs underneath that tabletop. Now it's supported. Now it's solid. Now you feel certain. If you have a belief, for example, that you're sexy, that belief is supported by the events in your life. Your mate tells you that you're a terrific lover. You look good in your jeans. You work out every day. You keep your body in great shape, and you drive a hot car. You can develop a belief about anything as long as you find enough, quote, legs, in other words, enough references to support it. If you see yourself as a failure, for example, as someone who doesn't have the luck or the connections or the willpower of those who succeed, then that belief will govern your actions, and you'll most certainly mold exactly the life you predict for yourself. But if you honestly believe in your own capabilities, your capabilities to learn, to change, to adapt, to expand, to achieve personal breakthroughs, then your possibilities in life are literally unlimited. And you know what? You'll find references to back this up, to make yourself feel even more certain. And all personal breakthroughs, we must remember, begin with a change in our beliefs. How do we change our beliefs, though? The most effective way begins with understanding the pain-pleasure principle. Get your brain to associate enough massive pain to your old belief, and I promise you it'll change in a heartbeat. You've got to feel deep in your gut that not only has this belief cost you pain in the past, but it's costing you pain in the present, and ultimately it can take away everything you desire from your future. Then you need to associate tremendous pleasure to the idea of adopting a new empowering belief. Another important element in changing a disempowering belief is to create doubt. See, if you're really honest with yourself, aren't there some beliefs that you used to defend heart and soul years ago that today you'd almost be embarrassed to admit you even had? What happened to those beliefs? Something caused you to begin to doubt them. Maybe you had a new experience. Maybe something that ran counter to the experience that had propped up that old belief. Maybe, for example, you met some Russians and found out they were people just like you. They weren't part of some evil empire. Or maybe you discovered that if you relaxed and you really let yourself enjoy it, you really could look pretty good on the dance floor. In any case, something happened that planted a seed of doubt in your old limiting belief. Your mind began to re-examine or question your belief. And that's the key to beginning to break up your old limiting beliefs. If you question anything enough, eventually you'll begin to doubt it. This is a tremendously effective strategy for shedding disempowering beliefs. I mean, haven't you done this with yourself? Aren't there areas in your life where you've doubted yourself? How did you do it? You asked yourself lousy questions like, well, what if I screw up? What if I don't follow through? What if I forget what I'm supposed to do? And as you ask these questions, you begin to doubt yourself. Why not use this force for good and use it to destroy the limiting beliefs in your life? And as you question an old belief, begin to build up evidence to support your new beliefs, one that'll empower you. Give it legs. If you build up a belief enough, it'll become something even stronger. It becomes a conviction. A conviction now is a belief that is reinforced by even more powerful references. It's an irresistible force for change. For example, let's say you've decided never to eat meat again. To strengthen your resolve, talk to people who've chosen a vegetarian or vegan lifestyle. What reasons prompted them to change their diet? And what have been the consequences on their health and other areas of their life? What benefits have they received? In addition, begin to study the physiological impact that animal protein has upon our bodies. The more references you develop, the more emotional these references are, the stronger your conviction will become. It becomes a conviction if you decide to go to a slaughterhouse and watch what's being destroyed in front of your very eyes and what you're going to eat. I can promise you then it'll go from a belief that you shouldn't do this into a conviction that says, I couldn't consume this ever again. Third, find a triggering event that'll push you over the edge and make it a conviction. Or else create one of your own, just as I've described. For example, if you want to develop a conviction never to abuse drugs, make the painful consequences of drug abuse real to yourself. Watch some films, or better yet, visit a shelter and see firsthand how drug use devastates people's lives. If you vowed to give up smoking, visit the intensive care wing of a hospital and see the emphysema patients confined to oxygen tents, or look at an x-ray of a smoker's black lungs. These kinds of experiences have the power to push you over the edge and establish true conviction. Finally, take action. Each action you take strengthens your commitment and raises the level of your emotional intensity and conviction. So begin today to develop a habit of focusing on the consequences of your beliefs. This, more than anything else, began to change my life. Become conscious. Wake up to their impact. Are they strengthening your foundation by moving you to action in the direction you desire, or are they holding you back?